Hi, this is Jeremy with Ghost Dragon Studios. So I just wanted to bring a quick For Honor closed beta opinion video. So to start off, those of you who do not know what For Honor is, or maybe that are new to my channel, For Honor is a third-person melee brawler. This is basically in the past. It's Vikings, knights, and samurais all against each other, basically. And very light MOBA elements. You can probably think this game is similar to Paragon or Smite, but what I love about this game is there's not an item system to kind of read through and take away from your fun. This is primarily, I would say, the main gameplay is like a fighting game. Very much like a fighting game with light attacks, heavy attacks, counters, dodges, stuff like that. So this is mainly a fighting game, a fighting MOBA-esque type of game. So if you're looking forward to a game like this where it's very much about countering and understanding kind of the battlefield and stuff like that, then I would definitely recommend checking out this game at least and playing it on the open beta in about a week. So right away, let's talk about the positives about the game and what I enjoyed. So the visuals and the art style of the game, it was very impressive. I really loved this type of style, very realistic type style. I wasn't a huge fan of Dynasty Warriors because of that reason, not really focusing on the realism, more focusing on the action and taking out thousands upon, or hundreds I should say, guys at a time, where this game is more focused on hero versus hero or character versus character combat, 1v1 kinda, and then you have these different little minions on the battle where you can take them out fairly quickly, but you're not taking out droves of enemies or AI units like Dynasty Warriors. I also enjoyed very much the combat. So like I said, the combat is mainly, I would say, definitely like a fighting game. So basically, how you get into a fight is you hold left trigger, you go into guard mode, and that's what initiates kind of the battle, or gets you into guard stance where you can block, dodge, stuff like that. So once you go into guard mode, it basically turns into a fighting game, and it's very enjoyable. Different ways you can attack, different angles, different types of attacks, light or heavy, dodges, counters, guard breaks, everything you can expect from a fighting game. So I wanted to stress that to everyone, and anyone that is looking to play this game. I've heard a lot of people talking about how unbalanced it is and needs to be fixed. You have to remember, in a lot of fighting games, there are characters that are very fast, very powerful and slow, and characters in the middle. So this is no different. There's going to be characters that are very fast, slow, whatever. So those people that are saying that things like this need to be fixed, it's not the case. Completely disagree. Now, I do feel that some characters definitely need to be tweaked a bit. I did find the Orochi to be extremely difficult because of the fast speed. As you can see on the screen here, I'm fighting an Orochi. I'm playing as the Warlord, one of the Viking classes, which I love, by the way. And as you can see, she's a very fast character, but this may very well come down to skill and how well you time your counters, how well you time your attacks. She or he is doing a very good job of dodging and then counter-attacking, so credit to them. I may have just been bad, but in the next game you'll see I did beat another character, or I should say another player with the same character, the Orochi. So let's talk about the negatives real quick. So I did find that some of the D-pad powers or directional pad powers that you have in Dominion, let me give you an example. You can use like a bow for some characters, shoot like a bow, and it does like 3/4 damage to another character. You can call a volley of arrows down. I feel that some of these are completely broken and exploited too much. Every time I was in a battle or something, I was getting bombed, I was getting shot in the back by a bow and arrow, and you shouldn't be able to pull a bow and arrow out of thin air. This just doesn't make a lot of sense, takes away from the fun. People can just stand back and shoot you, or stand back and just use those abilities. Takes away from the fun. I hope they fix that. Also, there's a ladder glitch in Dominion that was really annoying. People were climbing up the ladder or down the ladder, and just before they climbed up, they would just stay there and camp. And basically, anyone climbing up, they can slide down, knock them off pretty easy. Anyone trying to climb down, they can hit them, and they can fall off the ladder, usually taking away most of their health or even killing them. And it was just completely exploited and just kind of game breaking in a way. Like, people would just camp there on a ladder and not move. And I hope they really fix that. I hope they actually add an entire animation to be able to kick the ladder down, and maybe just be temporarily down until maybe the minions come by and set it back up. Something similar to those lines, because I definitely had some issues with that ladder. And another thing, I had some connectivity issues in 1v1 and 2v2 player versus player matches. I'm not exactly sure why this was the case. I know I do have pretty crappy internet, but in 4v4 player matches, I was not lagging at all. I wasn't getting any connectivity issues. It was running extremely well. But for 1v1 and 2v2, I was definitely having a little bit of issues. As you can see right now, I'm having that issue. And I was having that issue throughout 1v1s. I'd say 50 to 60% of the time I was getting those little issues, but it didn't really affect the game too much, but definitely something that they need to patch up or fix. And that's really about it. That's really all I wanted to share about this game. I really enjoyed myself with the closed beta. The different classes that I played as, the Warlord or the Kensai or Kenshi, those were really fun characters. I really enjoyed myself playing those characters. I never had a dull moment. Always looked forward to versing another player or two, seeing how far I can get. And the maps, even though there's only 3 maps in the beta, they were getting a little bit repetitive, right? Maybe on the 3rd day of the closed beta, but I still played it, and I still had an amazing amount of time with it. So, alright, well, I guess I'll just end the video. I hope you guys really enjoyed my opinion. Maybe subscribe, maybe like if you did, dislike if you didn't. And this is Jeremy for Ghost Dragon Studios. I'll talk to you guys later.